Well, we had some rain. Thank God. Well, when I say thank God, I don't mean we've had 2 months of almost Mediterranean weather. So for gardeners, it's not always the best. But I'm getting some nice chilies and peppers and aubergines. I've never had so many aubergines. So it's not as So it's just been hard work running up and down with the watering can. But yeah, now I'm quite happy to go up and down with a watering can, just have a decent summer. So, but anyways, there's some surprising things happen. The greenhouses, there's been out, the peppers on the patio and aubergines on the patio have worked really well. So I think it's got a lot to do with the feeding regime. No, pouring water every day, every other day, does a lot of good things. And I've been applying sort of the odd handful of compost as well in the pots. So it's the feeding watering regime is what it's about, I think. So that's been quite surprising, seeing how well things are doing on the patio. The lemongrass is doing great. It's not something I'm actually using, it's something I'm looking at, but I'm getting lemons, not lemons, lime. The first time ever. They're the biggest, the size of gobstoppers. And there's also, so that's good. I'm waiting for them to drop off because I forget to water them one day. So it's a regime, I think, is the key. Attention, mollycoddling. That's what seems to work in the back garden with high maintenance plants. So yeah, that's been interesting. Also getting some fruit on the fig tree. That's really exciting. My wife loves figs. She loves stealing figs because people just let them rot on the ground. She's going to now have some of her own. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But they're growing, swelling up nicely. Again, watering and feeding. It's in a pot. But in the and on the allotment, again, been twice a week up and down. It sort of takes 25 minutes of quite physical labour to water the allotment, and I'm getting really decent onions. So all's going well up there. I think my skills are improving at the allotment, not the good weather we've had, I think. But one area where my skills have let me down is in the greenhouse. So it's had loads of tomatoes and stuff. You might be able to see some in the background. They've been defoliated because what I had is an infestation of whitefly. This whitefly let off a sticky fluid which got black mould, and the whitefly didn't just multiply. It did multiply. It multiplied exponentially. So it's every time I walked in the greenhouse, there was a cloud. I was breathing whiteflies. So it's all got to go, and it's a sad state of affairs. But I want it whiteflied, and that means getting rid of everything green in here. I did try defoliating, see if that reduced. It did sort of. But then I've got my sweet potatoes. They're completely infested with whiteflies. So they ran off. They jumped off the tomatoes and then jumped straight onto the sweet potatoes. But I have had a footle around with my fingers. There are some sweet potatoes in there. So if I do dig them up today, I am going to dig them up today. That's the point of this video. I will have some sweet potatoes, but the last time I did a sweet potato video was last December when I dug them up the last time, so this is many months before I'm digging these up, but it's an emergency. I want this greenhouse to be clean so I can get some lettuce, spring onions, things like that in here. So there's a lot of things that we need for the winter that needs starting now in August. So it's now, I'm cleaning. I wouldn't normally do this. I wanted to leave the sweet potatoes in a corner, but what will happen is they'll use the whitefly, use it as a colony, and then go all over my lettuces. So I'm not. They're coming up today. But anyway, let's see what happens. What I'm going to do in the greenhouse once everything's out, I'm going to lay down some compost. I'm going to remove the path, level it out, lay down some compost, start some new beds, get the lettuce seed in, and the onion seed, and various bits and bobs else in there. Also going to get a table in here, and start some stuff off in modules as well. So, but first I'll show you what things look like with my harvest for sweet potatoes. So it could be a lot, or it could be absolutely nothing, but it is only middle of August, so not going to be massive. But I want to show you for amateur growers like myself in England, not the hottest country in the world. It might be of use to you, so we can have a look. All right, let's go on with that then. Not bad. Not so good. That one was burgundy. Well, there we have it. That's my sweet potato haul. It's not the biggest in the world, but that one on the top left up here, that was burgundy, and as you can see, so I said it was totally, well, it is rubbish, but it's a pretty colour, and it did produce a tuber. There is a feed in there, but I will say that compost was very, in fact it was solid homemade compost, very, very rich. But then it is only the middle of August, so yeah, okay, it's I can eat that, and I can learn from it. I know I can get a bigger harvest than this if I just wait much longer in the season, but I think it was worth doing. But I had to cut it down. I've got to get rid of the whitefly in this greenhouse. That means getting rid of everything. So I've enjoyed that. I've taken a cutting or two to keep alive indoors as a house plant, and then perhaps I'll grow it next year. So yeah, that's the sweet potato. I've cleaned everything out, and I can't find any whitefly anymore. They've all gone somewhere else, which is what I was after. So I've levelled it off a bit more, raised the path, and that big bit down the end is for me to put a seat on, put a chair in, so I can sit in here in the winter pottering away. But anyway, yeah, so there's going to be a table here, and I'm going to start in these beds here putting in seeds for winter. So anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I shall see you in the next one.